yeah, I'm gonna start on Mikey. Mikey is the one who's playing from the very eastern part of Russia. I'm not sure whether it's exactly Kamchatka, but he's from that area at least, or around that distance. This is why he has a higher ping, and well, PepCo plays on ping 4, so we basically have a 100 ping difference. But the direct rocket start out from Mikey, and Mikey didn't even pick up his item, so look at the stack difference now. Great opening from the Russian.
Yeah, you are on PepCo, right?
No, I'm on Mikey.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I was communicating with Toxic. He asked if I knew the score, but I don't.
Yeah, Mikey now is still worse for wear, but he falls back to his item, lands a rail, reactivates his ability. Oh, the rocket got the hit by the ledge. Unfortunately, it would have hammered PepCo for sure. But now Mikey's looking to take position on the Mega Health and blocks the T-Con. He has the position for that, and he forces PepCo down. Good play from Mikey. PepCo, though, is looking to land a rail. Can't land this one, but the second lands still low as fuck.
Yeah,
Mikey runs into his rockets. PepCo misses the clutch rail, and in the end, Mikey gets out safe. It's not railable anymore. And he shops for an angle before he wants to pick up his item. But maybe that backfires, as PepCo doesn't really go through the banana yet. And what a start we're seeing. A lot of damage exchanged, but no frag.
Yeah, and I think the Nyx is the one in control, right? But Mikey is doing, or PepCo is doing great work of removing all the overstack after Mikey gets pickups. But there is a moment that one of the players has gonna force something. Because we... yeah, one of the players has to be on the board to win this match.
Indeed, and I was gonna say we're seeing the abilities hold for a stalemate, but now Mikey chose to draw the trigger first. PepCo being able to use his piercing sight as a defense tool there gets the better out of this encounter, and I think Mikey needs to find a way where he can use his ability and then collect more shards, but PepCo did a better job there as well, so the vision is up now, whereas the Ghost Walk isn't. And I think PepCo will not use his ability preemptive. Oh, but no, PepCo misses the rail and Mike gets out alive, albeit with only a slither of health.
Yeah, and it looks to me that PepCo is still saving up his ability. He's choosing to just pick up as much items as he can. Oh, now, yeah, the Invis get popped, as well as the vision.
Impressive.
And yeah, well, Mikey is again worse for wear after being hit by that rail from PepCo. And yeah, he has all the stack to go for the mega health and is now on the chase. Yeah, Mikey is stuck on this place. Unfortunately, he got bopped into the air and could not connect a lot of rockets onto PepCo. Yeah, it's a tough matchup, right? If Nyx isn't in control, and yeah, at least the lighted shotgun is a death trap. But now Mikey gets the mega health mid-fight. Still, PepCo prevails.
And Mike's plays are not looking all too bad, to be honest, but PepCo's aim is just on when it matters, and he has been hitting the shots in the situation where he needed to. Just look at this rocket there. 5 frags up. I mean, it's doable on a small map like this. You can chain him, but the way that PepCo's hitting and heating up right now, I don't see much possibilities for Mikey here. I mean, he literally out-aims a much lighter and smaller champion.
Yeah.
And he just piles up the frags like it's nothing. PepCo's really looking solid.
Yeah, and Mikey, yeah, he needed to pop the invis while he was already low. So he gets not much out of it, and he died after. And yeah, if you play a light, you don't spawn with anything, or at least no armor. And it's an easy map to track your enemy down.
And if we get a look at the statistics here, PepCo is almost doing twice as much damage as Mikey is. A 7-0 up, but Mikey still has more major items, which don't really matter because with rockets like this, or 2 railguns in succession, PepCo basically immediately removes the item after the pickup. So Mikey, despite... Well, he's not really having the control, because PepCo is more like, okay, take the item, so I can line up my shots in peace. And it's working great for PepCo. But this now all bringed him out. Holy crap, that was a little bit of a wall up top there that helped him, I think. And yeah, this time he uses the piercing side preemptively, and we'll have an offset. Let's see if Mikey manages to use his Ghost Walk in a way that he can capitalize of the offset between the abilities now. Oh, but not with damage like this.
Oh, yeah, it's being used again. PepCo wasn't aware, but he gets out of the invis and just a 180, and Mikey...
Yeah, Mikey has enough.
Gets removed from the server, literally. So yeah, quick first map. Understandable, but yeah. He needed to invest so much to get back in this one. Let's just shake it off and go to the next one.
And let's see what is better, rollerblades or a skateboard. PepCo's pumped. He immediately wants to go in the second map, but it seems like... Yeah, we'll see if his skateboard is actually on top of the world as well as his visor was on Awoken.
True. Say hi, Doc. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. And Kluski32, thank you for the follow. So yeah, let's start on the slash being controlled by Mikey.
Round begins in.
Yeah, he needs to make this map count. It's his choice, so he will have a reason to picking that. He does not decide to immediately pop the snail trail, but he still picks up all the weapons in the proximity before going to his item. And this results in us having already a huge setup, and the plasma bolts doing so much damage, but now he speeds himself out of the map. What are you doing, Mikey? The play started so well, and yeah, a little chatting is going on already, but oh, it looked so promising, and then he just drive by and fell down the falls.
He felt the need for speed.
Oh, this is a brilliant play from Mikey. Mikey heard that PepCo was not at the item, so he immediately sped over to his one and made sure that PepCo can't steal the heavy, and this is a huge deal against an Anarchy, who is basically a pocket mega with him on all times.
Yeah, Mikey is a little bit silent on the map, and he gets the hint. PepCo went through the portal. Oh, and he hits 3 consecutive rails. And yeah, he might go on a rampage just before the heavy, but no, he isn't able to seal the deal before it gets picked up by PepCo. He does have the speed to go for the mega health though, but he will be greeted by PepCo, who has rockets.
Oh, come on, Mike, what are you doing?
Yeah, he was... he should have just waited for him to drop into his crosshair than to go for a flick. But yeah, PepCo is still low, right? Oh, what? Oh, he connects a rail and he probably spawns. No, he doesn't spawn at lightning. So Mikey can get away with the mega health.
Yeah, ties up the game. Leaving PepCo with the other major item now. But he's controlling the railgun area. He knows that PepCo has the weapon now, because he heard the bounce pad. And he speeds his way over because he really wants to pick a fight, but PepCo is waiting. And he has the right weapon in the hand, whereas Mikey has not. The lightning gun stops all the forward momentum and completely melts the slash. And it's a one-frag game again. PepCo picking up the heavy. Cycling his way over to the mega, and yeah, Mikey's just getting out of there.
Yeah, he does not have anything to his name, especially in, no armor, not the tools. He does have the rail right now, but yeah, look at the stack PepCo is working with. Also, the inject in his back pocket. Now Mikey needs to get to a position where he can do unreturned damage, but he's being spotted by PepCo. And he gets a clean frag. And yeah, adds another heavy to his rotation, and I think the mega health will go the same way.
PepCo is hitting so many rails. It feels like it's only 3 out of 8, but they were all killing blows. It looks. PepCo though, yeah, making his champion choice really work. Using the ability in a way that he can prolong fights and justify his push for an item or his position on an item as well. He's really utilizing that 50 HP so well. And just right there, another rail, so Mike has no armor, and the mega health gets kind of mitigated as well. He knows that Mike's gonna wait for an armor, but the rockets miss, and he almost pays with his life for it as Mikey hits so much lightning gun there.
Yeah, PepCo does the same thing and hides away. Yeah, he does not have the stack to fight for anything, but yeah. He wasn't being spotted, now he is, but he hits the opening rocket while the finishing blow comes from Mikey. And yeah, he has the next major item. Also hits the opening rail. And the follow-up. Well, let's go, Mikey. Oh, he doesn't dare to fall down and shop for an angle. Oh, but now he hears the jump pad. And throws PepCo out of the map. He gets revenge.
Stopwatch. Lead taken.
Wow, and PepCo just pressed forward into the LG of Mikey.
I mean, Mikey had probably the rockiest start you can have after being slaughtered. And still he managed to bounce back in such a commanding fashion. That's insanely well played from him. He even tries to deny that light armor and force PepCo to choose another route, so yeah, PepCo is not able to take anything on the map right now. Mike blocks him the entrance, denies another light. PepCo gets the one over at the railgun. But his stack is still dwarfed and the drive-by.
Unfortunately, he chose to use LG instead of one rocket.
Oh, huge rail.
Yeah. Yeah, PepCo has nothing to work with. He is looking for an angle though, but...
But the wrong angle.
What is he? Is he moving? Yeah, he is moving, right? Yeah.
Yeah, he was holding that angle, but he outsmarted himself a little bit there. Mikey went the other way around, trying to catch a falling back PepCo off guard, but then again, PepCo rotated so far in the other direction that he stand with his back turned towards Mikey. And now, despite losing the heavy, Mikey still has the better weaponry. Gets a frag and a beautiful hundo. PepCo though. Oh no! Get that little thorn there on the wall, and the self rocket put him in the air so PepCo could lift him even higher, Rob.
Yeah.
And what looked like a steamrolling Mike could be a steamrolling PepCo again.
Indeed, but because look at it. PepCo adds 2 major items onto his stack. Oh, nice drill from Mikey. But yeah, it will push him away from the mega health. Yeah, Mikey is still rocking a decent lead. But he's playing against a fast champion, so yeah. He needs to appear at some major items. Because else PepCo will just be stacked like a heavy and can use his rocket jumps, the inject, to chase a frag up.
Oh, but Mike now just might have lured PepCo away from the mega. And there you go. Mike steals this item away, uses the snail trail, so prevents a direct chase from PepCo, and PepCo needs to find another route to catch up with the slash. Rocket jumps into his face, and Mike misses the clutch rail. This could be the moment where PepCo gets the game down to 1 frag already, but no, Mikey makes it out alive, and he should be faster at the heavy as well. If Mike reads the situation correct, no, but falls onto the item and gets it. Mike hits the rail, PepCo hits this as well, but Mike doubles it down and hits another one. 3 frag game, and I think PepCo is not happy with this one.
Well, he's having some creative smileys. Oh, look at it. Yeah, PepCo is also playing a light, so he has no starting armor. So he gets hit by 1 rail, and yeah, he's basically can't deny all the positions he can take on the map. And yeah, there is no armor on this side. And PepCo is still looking for a fight. Walks or falls down into Mikey's LG.
1 minute warning.
He melts. And yeah. He's investing more in chat than into his fights. So I don't think PepCo will get back in this one.
No, this one is now out of contention. I mean, so many frags, so little time. Mike, come to fight, and he really says, I got a shot at this as well. It's not your show, PepCo. Very well played from the Eastern Russian player, and he earned himself a 3rd map, heats himself up even more for it, so we are going to see Veil of Nothing.
Yeah, I would have predicted this outcome after the first 2 minutes. But yeah, Mikey soldiered on, and yeah, he should have been tilted, but it was PepCo who really was in a hard time with what was happening on the map. So yeah, Mikey answered his rough start with frags, and I don't know what PepCo was saying, but it looks to me that he was answering with tilt and chat instead of getting the frags he needed to come back in this game.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you just tried to get into Mike's head, but he's complaining about the HID registration. If you have some routing issues, it can be wonky, especially with the client side. But if your routing is great, there should be no issues. Let's hope the next server is going to be better. But Mikey definitely, I'm not going to say Mikey won because of that. Mikey just played so well and showed so much resilience on that map. After being stomped on Awoken and getting such a rocky start, he really proved that he deserves to be here and that he's a force to reckon with.
Yeah, it's true. I didn't watch mid-game, but when the game started, they both had ping 30, so I will check it again when we are in the match. But does mean that we have a tiebreaker. And I do think on paper, PepCo should win from Mikey. But yeah, we saw the demonstration of Mikey. When he gets his game going, he hits his shots. And yeah. So PepCo needs to play his A game to beat Mikey.
I've got to say, this is probably the only reason that Mikey can win this is because of the 2-2.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
it's magical powers, right?
No, but in all honesty,
Prepare to fight.
the thing that Skill got going here is when your opponent uses a lot of rockets,
Begins in
which is quite useful on a tight map like this, he gets 15% reduced splash damage. But if that's going to be useful against the lightning gun, I can tell you no. And PepCo has this weapon right at the start. But Mikey uses his huge armor stack and also his starting shotgun with the pineapples to force himself onto the armor and the rocket launcher himself. Only lacking the railgun. PepCo having all the weapons he needs against someone like Keel at the moment. And we see the game slow down immediately. Mikey controlling the high ground, PepCo sitting comfortably below him at the heavy armor. And this should be a fight for it. And there you go. Mikey opens up the damaging. Huge rocket there. Punished the pickup and basically mitigated it.
Yeah, I do think the first damage comes from PepCo. But he has to do so much more playing against the heavy. Oh, and Mikey plays the portal game to perfection. Releasing 2 rails onto PepCo, who needs to vacate the area. Yeah, if Mikey is aware of his position, he can do some punishing damage. Oh, I think he's going for both items. The rocket jumps just as he gets the heavy. And even added a little bit of a delay to the mega health pickup. PepCo has the upper position though. Oh, and he releases a full-on hundo onto Mikey if he when he gets through the portal. PepCo, what are you doing?
I mean, PepCo tried to control the high ground, but it didn't work for him. And now, Mikey doesn't even get the kill because he... Oh, PepCo left. What the hell?
Yeah, PepCo has...
PepCo left the server.
Yeah, PepCo just froze.
No words.
Froze. No, he froze. I think he
Oh,
he
yeah,
crashed.
disconnect maybe? Yeah, it could be.
But it is indeed that Mikey has ping 105 and PepCo has ping 5, so...
Yeah, that's because they play on a server in Moscow, and PepCo lives in Moscow. Like I said earlier, Mikey lives on the very eastern part of Russia. So, like, I'm not sure whether it's Kamchatka exactly, but somewhere in this far east Russia. So this is where his high ping comes from. So now we need to see what's going to be the case here. If PepCo called and threw in the towel, called GG's without calling GG's, or if it's just he wanted another server and restart, or if he just disconnected. Ah, yeah, Zoot just said his stream crashed too, so yeah, and there you go, PepCo's out. So PepCo might have some internet issues here. Huh? Kinda sad. So now we're sitting here waiting for a word from PepCo. Let's just hope it was a random PC crash and not that internet is being diminished in any terms, so he can still come back and play.
Yeah, play Metas Inc. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, let's check Discord if he... oh, there he is again. So, yeah. How many minutes were we in? I think 2 or so.
Yeah. So, but we can give yourself a rundown over the brackets. Kennypox defeated Zeladiv 2-0. Kismet currently plays Clip. Lure Annecy is another round 2 matchup. Zveros against the Portuguese Ins. Elmaril against Rome. Those two have a long history playing against each other. Chloe against Illusion, and we are watching the one match that determines the next opponent of Toxic right now. On the third map as well. So next up is going to be Toxic against the winner of this.
True. Oh, I see Annecy has beaten Lure. Or did you just say it? That.
Annecy beating Lure?
Yeah.
No, I just said they played. Okay.
Okay,
yeah.
And
Annecy finished.
Kennypox also won from Zeladiv.
Yeah. I catch this one, but my refresh was just before the result of Annecy against Lure was in. Okay, PepCo needs a minute, I think, and we should be back in no time.
We're back in this game.
Yes, we are back in this game, and I think we are just going to start off completely because there were no fraggings. Kind of sucks if you're Mikey because he earned himself huge amounts of control and stack lead, but I think it's the most fair solution nonetheless.
True. Let's get back in this. Yeah, but it's basically if the two players agree with what they agree to, then, or what if both players agree, there is no
Agree with what they agree to.
Yeah, if there is no rule book needed. But basically, normally it's just you play with the frags that are still on the board the remaining time of the map.
Yeah. This time we see the spawns being reversed. PepCo picks up the heavy, picks up the rocket launcher, and we could see meeting at the railgun, and we do see huge dual wield activation and all the lightning gun. 60% is put into Keel's armor, overcharging it completely. And yeah, he wants to trade the frags, and he has a good shot at it, to be honest. There we go.
Wow.
Mike trading, but he's worse for wear now. He has no stack. PepCo stack looks solid after spawning, especially after he picked up the heavy. Oh, but no lightning gun? Yeah, and Mikey used the fact that PepCo missed his railgun to great effect there and punished it with a huge string of lightning gun again.
Oh, wow, yeah. During the reload again, he gets the damage onto PepCo in a nice reel to follow it up. He bopped him in the air, which gave him an easy angle. Ooh, Mike. Huh? Oh, I thought PepCo was there, but it was the gun that he left behind. But yeah, the LG punishment on the Mega Health. It's huge. Or insane, I would say. Spam the emote. And yeah, PepCo gets the Mega Health. And is now on the warpath. What the, oh. Mikey gets the better hand of the damage.
But not the better end of this trade.
Ooh.
Oh, he hears PepCo, and he knows that he can pick up the heavy clean now. That was a huge play for Mikey, using his position to get a sound cue, and then stealing away a major item. And what an item it was! The heavy armor, making him having almost equal stacks with PepCo now. Good play.
Yeah, also great timing of getting through the portal just after the Mega Health pickup. So he doesn't meet PepCo, and now he's doing the portal play. It seems to me that Mikey is winning it. Oh, even the up-close shotgun rail isn't able to seal the deal, though. Oh, but
Mikey! Untypical, he is missing all the killing blows, and PepCo punished that. I don't know what to do. Like, mijkeee should have had a kill there 10 out of 10 times, and then he fails the jump to the portal as well. Everything is going to PepCo's way.
mijkeee likes a challenge on his hands. The same as the last map. So... yeah. Well, this was anyone's kill, but mijkeee falls onto PepCo's crosshair, and he had the rail in hand.
Oh, that rail equalized the stacks, but the Tribolt
Wow.
almost killed mijkeee, but mijkeee gets the frag, turns around. There's no way he's gonna pick up that heavy. He can't even look for damage, but he's railable. PepCo just needs one shot. PepCo hears mijkeee as well and picks up the item when he just moves out of this proximity to not get any sound view. Good rocket from Mike there, but Mike still opting to get the fuck out of there and maybe pick up a rail himself. Falling back, and PepCo gets a secure free item, and especially without any information from Mike.
Yeah, heavy is the next item up. Oh, wow. PepCo activates his ability and he wants to jump down, but he gets sent back by the rail of mijkeee. What a punishment on that activation. And mijkeee gets both items. Yeah, if mijkeee is aware of PepCo's position, he might... or he could have laid out a trap in the rail room. Now he hears him at the rocket launcher, right? So he takes upper position to rain down rockets to defend the heavy. And yeah, now he's back on other position to defend the next major item.
Stopwatch.
But yeah, mijkeee still needs to tie it up.
Oh, good activation of the dual wield. And huge positional advantage from PepCo. PepCo baited in mijkeee so much there, and mijkeee just pushed like a madman, not having the position. And yeah, maneuvering himself out of position as well, resulting in PepCo picking up a fourth frag.
5-minute warning.
Seems like the crash not only reset PepCo's connection issues, but also his mentality, because he's playing super well again.
Yeah, and there is no damage mitigation on the keel if you had hit a full-on hundo. Oh, but now he's dancing around the pole with... yeah, he didn't have lightning gun, I think? Because he was getting destroyed, trying to evade the damage behind the pole, but it yeah, wasn't successful. And mijkeee gets both items. But still, it didn't get him the next frag last time around, so let's see what he's up to now.
He's not really challenging the items at the moment. He's just shopping for rail damage. Now mijkeee set a trap, and now he hits his shot as well. That's a good start. Picks up the heavy, makes his way over, and maybe that time's the charm. Yeah, this time he spams PepCo's angle he held for the last 2 megas at least. And now we see the same positional fight again, but this time mijkee's a lot more careful. The dual wield runs out, and now PepCo is really caught between the rock and a hard place. But he makes the rock and a hard place pretty cozy for him, as he hits the beautiful jumping railgun.
Yeah, so PepCo was stuck there, but his rail shots gave him an escape. And well, mijkeee is still a little bit worse for wear. This time around, PepCo isn't hitting his shot. He even gets unreturned damage.
This should be a frag. He just needs to find an angle without sacrificing too much stack. It looks like he just found it, but PepCo is an elusive mastermind at the moment. Just cutting the corner right before mijkeee steps it. And now we could see PepCo even taking away an item. He uses the dual wield again. Mike's stack is weak, PepCo's as well, but Mike has the item to fall back. PepCo gets the poverty items.
yeah.
And we see a fight. No, yes, maybe, no kill.
Oh, he doesn't have LG.
And PepCo clutches it with a rocket.
Oh, if he had LG ammo at that moment, he would have got that frag. But he only had real, and yeah, only had real. Oh, but the refrag is there though. But yeah, it's still one extra frag he needs to tie it up. So yeah, Mikey is in control for a very long time, but PepCo is still defending his lead.
Yeah, PepCo is fighting the tooth and nail here, and he's making it work. A little bit of chip damage there exchanged. PepCo still looking a lot more healthy. Gets another poverty item. Mike is looking for that light armor just before the heavy spawns. And PepCo has the tribal area. It's a huge positional advantage fighting for that heavy. The rocket does not do much damage as it's just before the pickup. But Mikey misses his rail and PepCo lands huge amounts of tribal, uses the dual wield and earns himself a mega just with the activation of his ability. Huge rockets from Mikey, slapping PepCo around, but PepCo answers back with some detonations himself, using the tribal to great effect there. And the clutch rail miss for Mikey, and PepCo picks up another light and is safe for now. Rotates over to the lower light as well, gets the light at the rocket, and it's looking grim for Mikey despite getting the heavy. He has no stack to fight with.
Yeah, and PepCo retreats to his safe place. And I think Mikey, yeah, is he still gonna try it again? Yeah, he walks into dual wielding Blaskovich though, but it does not take much damage. But the same, he isn't dishing it out. And well, yeah, the timer is running out. Oh, great! This should have been a hint, right? Oh, he's still a little bit fumbling the movement. Oh, and the defensive stance PepCo is taking on the portal to the heavy, or mega health rather. So, oh, this is looking grim. Only 30 seconds left.
Rocket jump sacrifices so much stack, but Mikey has no choice at this point. The light at the rocket is not up. He can wait for that heavy, but then it's do or die time. He doesn't even wait because PepCo is getting out of there. But they meet at the railgun. Can he rocket jump into his face? Mikey tries to cut his opponent off, and he does so successfully, but he can't find the second shot, and PepCo clutches it up. No, the last second railgun, Mikey!
And the mega health is there. Okay,
what a huge
let's go.
No way! I saw the timer on 10, but just a second that PepCo died.
Amazing.
He can't make it up.
And he's still in control. So yeah, I think now he can be a little bit more defensive, and it's PepCo's time to do something, right? Oh, but he loses out on the position for the mega health, and PepCo is there. Well, he didn't really take that great stance to do the damage. Oh, now Mikey gets the opening damage. It's not much, but
Forces out the dual wield there.
yeah.
This should be a frag. Oh, he chooses the rail instead of the shotgun or a rocket launcher. He gives PepCo another life basically there. PepCo still very low on stack.
Oh, nice.
Nice little nail jump. I'm saying. Nate jump, I was meant to say.
Yeah, so if you just lay a pineapple on the ground and you can jump from it. It's very high. Oh, nice. Evades the rail shot. Oh, doesn't get the angle though. Yeah, PepCo is still drawing this out into a long overtime.
I mean, the man without any kinds of control is actually making it work somehow. Oh, but maybe he wanted to damage too much there, and as he just went in and got punished with the 50 to the face. Oh, and the feed rail again. And now he found him. He just needs to read the movement right. PepCo's being patient, not making a step. And Mikey, with his proactive decision making there, gives PepCo a way out.
Oh, yes. Is it? Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, I saw like lightning gun against rocket launcher. With a stack like that, then lightning gun wins. 99
And look
out
at
of
the
100.
pickups. Look at the pickups.
Oh, such an awesome game. So Mikey takes down PepCo. Great achievement. And he gets to fight against Toxic.
And I've got to say, like, after his comeback on Molten and after his start on Veil of Neth before the crash as well, I think Mikey deserved it fairly well. He played such a great game.
True. Let's